Hello and welcome back to Barbastella. Thank you for joining me. I've got a special video today showcasing and reviewing this product from BILT Hammer. All the way from the UK, it's Touch-LESS, a sugar-based snow foam pre-wash, and why this product is so important versus a lot of what America has to offer and how the dynamic differs. So what I really want to go over is BILT Hammer'S Touch-LESS, why it does its job and why it's great, and the second point is why there's this difference in what America offers and what the UK offers in terms of how detailers do things differently. I'll start with the product. BILT Hammer knocked this product out of the park. Touch-LESS is amazing at what it does. It's not an APC, it's not some jack of all trades. It just does one thing and it does it better than anything, I feel. It is a pre-wash or a pre-treatment on paintwork. And what this really means is that it goes in a snow foam lance or it goes in a spray bottle, and while the vehicle is dry, you just start coating the vehicle in this product, either as a snow foam or just spraying it on the lower half of the car. You let it dwell for about 3 minutes, maybe 5, but you never let it dry on there. If it's hot and sunny out, find shade because this product cannot dry on there. Once it's dwelled for a certain amount of time, just go in with your pressure washer and start rinsing. You will watch in amazement how all the traffic film, all the grime, all the mud and the streaks and the water spots, basically everything that isn't paint pours off of the panel. It cleans 90 to 95% of all of the filth off of the panel, so that when you go in with your mitt or your towel and do a contact wash, it is the safest it could possibly be. We use the word minimizing the risk of scratching because basically it's impossible to wash a vehicle without scratching it once or in the most microscopic way. So, you know, potatoes, tomatoes, but this thing ensures that that risk is at its lowest. You go in with a contact wash on fresh, clean, beautiful paint, and it's honestly super fun to just kind of watch the crud and the film just peel off as the pressure washer does what it honestly cannot do on its own. If you've ever taken just a pressure washer, take whatever nozzle you want, even though that doesn't matter. Pressure, it'll make no difference. If you take it to a dirty panel like this, it just won't remove anything. It's too bonded to the paint. You need a product with a high pH. This is a pH of 12. With enough bite in it to really start breaking that dirt down so that it's literally just peeling off of the paint. It comes off so easy. So just to show you guys how water basically does nothing, here is my pressure washer. There is BILT Hamburger. And here's just a dry area without the product applied. Just to see what plain old water can do. So really not a whole lot, if I'm being honest. The importance of this is that you're removing it in a touchless manner. So when you go in with the mitt, you don't scratch the paint. But it is not all, you know, cherries and strawberries. It's got its problems with this product. And I feel one of which isn't exactly BILT Hammer's fault. I'll start with that one. It's from the UK, so you're gonna pay a premium to get this here in the US. It retails for, I think, $16.95 pounds, or like 20 something dollars. I'll put the conversion right below the screen, but 20 bucks for 5 liters. That's a great price, really great price. Very competitive with what's sold here in the US, but I paid about 55 or 60 something dollars for this same jug, a gargantuan premium on top. That with shipping and everything, you're looking at what, $70 for this thing? And another problem that compounds this current one with the price is that you got to use a lot of it per wash. Long story short, this product doesn't use the standard American sort of put 2 ounces in a foam cannon and dilute and call it good. This product does not use this blanket term of add a few ounces and you're set. What BILT Hammer uses, and a lot of other UK-based products and detailing brands, What they use is something called PIR, or panel impact ratio. It's something you calculate in accordance with the product you're using and your setup, your pressure washer, the amount of flow and water you're getting, the gallons per minute, and of course the foam cannon you're using, how much water it lets out. And the reason behind this is that, it's a little more complicated to figure all that out. I'll leave a link in the description that shows you how to calculate your PIR with your setup and your pressure washer and all of your stuff in accordance with these products. And on the back of these products is a percentage of PIR and how much you want to use and what strength you really need it at. But it makes more sense to use PIR because if you have a 1 gallon per minute pressure washer versus a guy who's got a 2 gallon per minute pressure washer, the flow will vary if you just put 2 ounces of soap in a snow foam cannon per guy. One will get twice as much flow as the other, and they'll start having different experiences with the product. And both labels will say just use 2 ounces. It just isn't consistent. It won't promise the same results. So what PIR does is guarantee that what you use with the product and in accordance with your equipment guarantees the same results every single time. I don't think anything in the exterior details guideline matters more than pre-treating the paint prior to a contact wash to ensure the risk of scratching is absolutely minimized. Because if you're a detailer that's working on these high-end vehicles, really expensive paint jobs, cars that cannot be scratched, you must pre-treat the paint like this. Otherwise, you're going to scratch the paint. You're going to inflict damage. You don't want to damage the paint. You don't want the clients being upset with you. You don't want to give away free work and just start polishing away your mistakes when you could have just avoided them. It's really an important thing. And if you don't care about your own vehicle and scratching here, who cares? Go ahead, use something a little cheaper. But when it comes to, you want to be the best detail. You want to make sure all your products are the best. And that's what we're all here for. No one's scouring YouTube and wasting all this time and spending all this money and effort to know what's the best because they want to be adequate. They want to be the best. You want products that perform. And this is it. I'll do it plain and simple. This is the PNS brake buster of paintwork, and it can't be overlooked. It's expensive, I know. It's not economical in the slightest. If you do the math and you do 500 mils, which is my PIR and a lot of people's PIR, 1-to-1 ratio, I'm filling a 1 liter Lance with 500 mils. Half of this is just product. That's a lot. That's a lot of product per wash. So if you're doing the math and 500 mils is dedicated to a wash, and this is a 5 liter jug, that's 10 washes out of this thing, which is pretty good, but it can be less. You can find more economical options. One that I found was this brand new product. It was announced not long ago at SEMA from Griot's Garage, Citrus All-Purpose Cleaner. I've already gone through the whole bottle. I love it. I don't think it works as well at the job I'm using it for as touchless. It doesn't clean the paint. It's really close. Like, I don't think you could tell the difference if I treated a door with this and treated another door with this and rinsed both. They're both really clean, but I feel like this is dedicated to that and it does a much better job. The panel looks incredible after using this. Cleans it up really nice, but I feel like touchless does a better job. This is an APC. It is a jack of all trades. You can dilute it heavily, dilute it strongly. Engine bays, tires, interior carpets, you name it. I mean, it's very versatile. This does one thing and it does it better than anything. So if you're looking for economics, this is a great option for you. $30 for the gallon right now on their website. You cannot go wrong with this. So if you're looking for something more US based that doesn't break the bank, Citrus All-Purpose Cleaner from Griot's Garage, let me put you on. But if you don't take second place in anything, compromise does not exist to you. You must have the best. It's touchless. There's no debate. It is touchless. There are a lot of APCs out there that do the job, but this is designed to do just that, pre-treat the paint. So on to my last point about why this matters versus US stuff and stuff from the UK. Just like I said earlier, a lot of US snow foams and these brands from Chemical Guys and Adams and all that, they make pH neutral soaps that just don't have the cleaning ability that these guys do. They just don't bite dirt and clean it anywhere near as well as this stuff. I mean, it's relatively useless to put this in a foam cannon, pre-treat the paint, and then rinse, because it'll remove some dirt. I'd say 50% if I was generous, maybe 70, but if you want 95, you want basically all of it gone, and your risk is as close to zero as it can be for your contact wash of no scratching, this one right here. They also make a similar soap called Auto Foam. It came first before Touchless, and they do the same thing. But this is sugar-based, biodegradable. It doesn't, smell. It doesn't have as many harsh chemicals. This is a refined formula that's meant to be more naturally based with its ingredients. So BILT Hammer kind of refined it a little and made it better for its application. But you just don't find a lot of products like this in the US market. Whereas in the UK, you see this stuff everywhere. APCs, pre-treats, it's just how they run things, and it's better. It just is better. I know detailing's got its opinions and this and that, but if your goal is to not scratch paint, there's no debate about this. If you've got a product that you really want to know more about, leave it in the comments and I'll pick it up and review it for you. And I'll have those links I mentioned in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it more than you know, so thank you. Eat something good today. Take care. Bye.